Hello, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, Nigerians and diaspora. I have a good news for you. But before we dive into this wonderful news, I want you to subscribe to my channel, like what I'm doing, and I appreciate my returning viewers. And at the same time, I thank my subsequent viewers. So, as it stands now, I greet you wherever you are. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon. Depends on your time zone. See, the truth is but one. I want to clear the air of the news making around the social media and this time or this while that the FCT minister, Chief Ninsom Wike, is dead, that he slumped and died. So, in my research and findings, I come to discover that Wike had a serious problem. And what was the problem? Wike, Nyesom Wike, is a drunk, or call him a drunkard. Nyesom Wike is a drunkard. He lives his life on alcohol. And eventually, Nyesom Wike fell down and collapsed. And taking him to a hospital in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is not a country, therefore they don't have hospital. So the next thing they could do was to float him. He was flown to France for medication. Wike was flown to France, and in that France, he was flown to. He was secretly smuggled out of the country so that nobody will know that this is what happened to him. He was secretly flown out of the country. And after the whole diagnosis and the tests, that series of tests that he went through. So, what was his problem? What actually happened to him? What is the cause of what has happened to him? I've told you that Nyesom Wike was, or he's a drunkard. He's a drunkard. So, only to discover that alcohol have damaged his kidney and damaged his liver, and that lead to his partial stroke. Doctor confirmed that if Wike will survive, that he will not be able to walk again with his legs. When you look at this door down on this video, that is Wike's picture before he fell down and collapsed. He was walking with a stick. He wasn't walking normal. So on the other hand, he has not been healthy. So I'm not judging anybody, but Wike is a wicked devil with his master, Tinubu. So evidence to confirm to you that Wike may have died is that Tinubu was celebrating his 73 years birthday in Aso Rock, and Wike was not there. Wike's presence was found absent. So there is no how his master, Tinubu, will be celebrating his 73 birthday. that Wike will not be there. Go and find out. But I want to quickly say something before I wrap up. You may like it, you may not like it. Nobody needs Wike and Tinubu and all the politicians in Nigeria to be alive. Nobody. Everybody is praying for them to die. Let all of them die. Many pastors have laid curses on Nigerian politicians. I'm telling you the truth. Many powerful pastors in Nigeria have laid curses on Tinubu and Wike and the other Nigerian politicians for their wickedness, the humiliation, impoverishment, and the impunity killings that they have brought upon Nigerians. And they're still warming up that 2027 they will continue ruling Nigeria, just like Tinubu's son said, that nobody can remove his father. All right? That his father must continue as he will win the Nigeria presidential election 2027. Are you getting what we are saying? So anything anybody is saying or talking, and you are not ready to fight to be free from this poverty, acute poverty, or call it penury, from the hands of these armed robbers, old armed robbers, that you say you elected into offices in Nigeria, then you are just wasting your time. Death is the next option for all of them, so that Nigerians can breathe once again. These people they are witches and wizards. They tied the destinies of Nigerian citizens. You cannot be amount to anything upon all your education, upon all your qualification. So you can't get a job, and the one you are managing, what they pays you in a month is useless, and you cannot use it to feed yourself. Talk more having a family or making a home. At the age of 50, a man have not married. 55, 60. Some men in Nigeria have not married because why? They don't have anything reasonable doing. They have not to feed themselves. Talk more, bringing another person's daughter to be with them. And if you are married, you are expecting children. So since you cannot feed yourself, how do you feed another man's daughter? And how do you feed the child or the children she will born for you? We are all only living on the grace of God. We are living on the mercy of God. Nigerians are suffering. And this is not natural disaster. It's a man-made disaster. Catastrophe that was purportedly orchestrated from the pit of hell by the hands of so-called Nigerian leaders and politicians. But it's very unfortunate that Nigerian youths are not ready to fight for their right. They are praying and believing God and waiting for the time that God will shift manna and money from heaven to them. That time have passed. Because Bible told us that John the Baptist reincarnated as Elijah. Go and find out. The book of Matthew, Luke, talked about it. And the Bible said, right from the time of John the Baptist, heaven suffered violence, and violent men take it by force. If you are not ready to fight in Nigeria, you'll die of hunger. Hunger will kill you. There is nothing you are saying. These people are hearing you. You see, the birthday that Tinubu celebrated, he celebrated his 73 years birthday, which Tinubu is over 100 years. Tinubu, you are seeing, is over 100 years. He told you yesterday he was 65. Today he is 73. Are you getting it? So now, do you know how much he spent for his birthday? He celebrated it today. Over ₦1 billion. Over ₦1 billion. That if you should give every Nigerian eh, 3 million naira to start something doing, nobody will be poor in Nigeria, no matter the population of Nigeria. It may be 300 million. Share 1 billion naira for 300 million people. Each person must get 3 million naira anyhow. And I'm telling you, that ends poverty. No more stealing, no more violence. Everybody will be mindful of his or her business. No more gossip, no more untimely death. Now, every little thing, they will run to France or London. Because why? All the money they stole, they save it in France and in London, UK, United Kingdom. And that is where they bought properties. In case if there is a war, they will jump inside the plane and go to overseas with their children and their wives, where bullets and bombs will not touch them. But the mediocrity of Nigerian youths is alarming. It's too much. Being mediocre. You are not here, you are not there. So I leave you here. Wike is gone.